'Cause that's the way things happen on the Polar Depress.
All aboard?
Choo-choo, jingle jangle.
Tickets, please. Well, we did it. We boarded the train. There's no turning back now.
No, they won't let us off.
You got to jump off the train if you want to get off. And it's cold out there, Ken.
Such a passive-aggressive invitation to the Christmas train. Well, tough luck. Your funeral. Bye.
Leaving without you. Chugga chugga.
Magic's going to be going from your life. This is a metaphor. Bye.
Wouldn't it be something if he was just like, nah, you know what? Actually, I'm going back inside. Roll credits.
And the conductor's like, help me.
Please. I just need one more child.
I want to be off the train, too.
Please, take us to the River Styx.
that snowman who we cut to later, finally, with talking to the police. We're taking a report down.
Yeah, just a boy running barefoot through the snow, officer. I couldn't explain it.
Said he was chasing after a train? I don't know. I'm just a simple snowman.
I'm just a simple contra snowman. Well, we boarded the train. We definitely, and we met some other children who I assume also had some kind of Santa dossier in their house.
We got to see some fun Tom Hanks physical business with a watch that probably looked a lot more fun in the mocap than how it was animated.
Yeah. I wonder if he had any actual props. Did he actually have a pocket watch in the mocap, or was he miming everything and just going like, figure it out, Robert? Like,
he's gifted enough to do either thing. He probably has, like, next to his vintage typewriters, he probably has a lot of vintage pocket watches.
Gosh,
maybe it was originally a typewriter that he pulled out.
Probably a real hole punch as well. We haven't gotten to the hole punch hijinks. That'll come in a future advent calendar.
Also, hole punch hijinks should have been the alternate title for this advent calendar.
Sounds like the name of an early Mickey Mouse cartoon.
Ticket, please. It's full of hole punch hijinks.
And never mind. I mean, there will be plenty of holes punched into this plot. But I think what filled me with the Christmas joy today was the introduction of Hero Girl, who I hope is not mocapped by Tom Hanks, and who I called Mandark, a little know-it-all child who kind of looks like our friend Laser.
So Hero Girl is voiced by Nona Gay, who is the daughter of Marvin Gaye.
No kidding.
So another little fun connection there.
I would say she's really the heart of this story so far.
And this story needs a heart.
Yeah. There's a lot of teeth.
We also talk about just the fact that they're keeping a dossier on the diminishment of the Christmas spirit within this child.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't go to the mall center this year, huh?
You didn't even leave out cookies for him?
You little bastard.
Santa holds a grudge.
Santa is really keeping track of who is slighting him.
Well, and I mean, but I think this is, Conductor Hanks is in the managerial class of the North Pole, clearly. I wonder throughout, what is Conductor Hanks's deal? Like, what drives him? Like, he loves Christmas and punctuality. Doesn't seem too fond of children, which seems like oddly placed on the children's Christmas train.
Yeah, and also, train's running a bit late, isn't it?
I mean, it's Christmas Eve, chop chop.
Yeah, but
every minute counts.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's going to be hijinks to come in regards to that.
We'll come back to Conductor Hanks's punctuality for sure.
Something tells me maybe this is his last journey. Maybe he feels like, listen,
my gosh.
this is his one day for retirement.
You're right. I just got one more Christmas to go.
One more.
Then I can go someplace that's not devoid of life.
Off to Boca.
Just punching holes in cocktail napkins.
Never see snow again.
My tires, please. It just palm fronds, making them into.
Now he doesn't believe in Santa. No, Santa doesn't believe in unions.
That explains all the elves living in the company store.
Yes. And this poor conductor working overtime on the holidays.
Well, I mean, what do you think he's doing the rest of the year, this conductor? That makes him... I mean, this may be the only day of the year that he has to work, and that's why he's so serious about it.
there are lots of kids on that train. They've made a lot of other stops.
There's a lot of other cars that I don't think we're going to spend a ton of time in.
Yeah, are they all like novelty cars? Like this is the disco car, this is the food car, this is because we see the food car, right? Or do they serve it in the same?
There's a cart. I think we're coming up on that. We're
locked into this one. There's no like mad chase through all the cars.
No, they go across the top of the cars, as I recall.
It's not Snowpiercer.
No.
Also, can we combine these two films? Can we combine Snowpiercer?
Maybe that'll be next year's Advent calendar. Yeah.
Piercer Express.
I have wondered what the double feature with Polar Express would be, because Cats 2019 is fine. I'm curious how this new Robert Zemeckis Tom Hanks vehicle here, how that would sit next on a plate next to this one.
Is it a prequel to this? And the couple that they're portraying is who we see at the beginning that have these kids that engage with the Polar Express.
Just one of the little vignettes from this single static point of view.
Shows their kid getting picked up by a Polar Express. The train comes out by the window because we never leave the room.
Yeah, a kid running out the front door. See him through the window getting on the train.
I had a magical experience, Mom and Dad. I saw Santa Claus, and then you never see that kid again because they're sent off.
You see his sister puts cookies by the fireplace, and then you see the brother run out the door. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, there were cutbacks, and the train doesn't run anymore.
It's just a ski lift. The ski lift to the North Pole.
This whole boarding sequence is so airless.
It's
and unmagical. This film is, and I want it to prove me wrong. And unfortunately, I've seen it years ago, and I know it doesn't. But I want it so badly to seem magical, and nothing has seemed magical yet. It's ominous.
And you know what my co-pilot pointed out to me last time I watched this film, which was, I admit, recently. But the little like sort of magical lifting, like orchestral thing that happens as little Toto boards the train, like that piece of music. Steals a lot of elements from the music from Spirited Away, which is also about a child being whisked away on a train to a magical land. But at least that child learned something.
Alan Silvestri would never do that.
Right. That's just the train interval, that major third there.
Yeah. That's common throughout history.
Yeah.
When you want to represent a magical train.
A magical train that takes children away.
Taking children away.
Yeah. Just like Mozart wrote about.
Yeah, it's a common motif. It's a leitmotif, right? It represents the child train.
Yeah. And I mean, I would prefer that piece of music to whatever the song that the children are singing, we only hear pieces of at this juncture, reminds me of, there's an SNL skit from around Christmas time about 3 raccoons who have their wish granted to be turned into women so that they can sing songs and kiss on a man. And the song they sing is like, ding dong ding, jingling, it's Christmas Day, the fire tube, and Santa's oops and the fire tube. And that's very much the vibe of the Polar Express theme song.
It sounds like a song constructed by children hopped up on Christmas and candy.
Yeah, it's the song they sing, they've sat on Santa's lap and they're all wired and they've just been full of candy cane and then they're bouncing into your car going, ding dong ding, and the Christmas Polar Express.
They just need to go to sleep. They need to go to sleep soon.
They just got to burn it off and then they'll crash.
Wear themselves out. Yeah.
And then we can put the presents together in the living room.
Yeah, it's such a weird opening.
It's so weird. And we got the introduction to Mandark, my laser-looking friend. And it's not the last we'll see of him, but I don't understand why they had an adult man voicing this child, but they had a child voicing the mocap of an adult man.
This is a recently proved to be a very challenging individual, we'll put it that way, but a recurring actor within a lot of Robert Zemeckis films, Eddie Deason, portraying him in the most stereotype manic child, nerd child. This is the child. He obviously is a train spotter. He knows his trains. He knows all the things. It's also like the character you only see briefly in the interaction in the mall, waiting for Santa in A Christmas Story.
Yeah, sounds like a mean caricature of a child. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, this is the kid from Jerry Maguire stereotype.
Yeah, it sounds like that kid is set up just to get pummeled by some bullies in a later scene.
I hope that doesn't happen, but maybe we'll find out.
That kid's probably going to get presents from Santa. But what if Santa puts him in a toilet? We can't rule it out. Oh, My gingerbread cookies.
Even by Christmas.
Okay. I got to get my cookies out of the oven. I'll see you tomorrow, Ken.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Choo choo.
Ching, ching.
'Cause that's the way things